Hello. We're back. And we're doing RL craft again. We live in a hole. I think we should get out of the hole. Dragon's over there. Need a tool belt. Need a backpack. Keep breeding these guys. Need the big money. We need the treats. Probably worth it at some point soon to go ahead and build a proper chicken farm. We have the iron, I think. Wearing full iron. It attacks only level 2. Sorry, buddy. What should I do with my hour and 10 minutes between classes today? Is it lunchtime? What time is it? What time is that? Does that fall? Let's see if we can do this to help ourselves. I want her to come down, and we can maybe push her over to the chickens. Oh, jeez, that is like the worst possible time. I don't know what I would do with that. Goodness. Breakfast? Yeah, I don't know. It's like nap or perfect for homework because you can get up and get some coffee going. But at this point in the year, it's a weird time. She's not convinced. What we'd like for her to get caught in the boat, and then we could put her by the chickens, and then just pluck the chickens endlessly. Yeah, but she's not close enough to let us pluck the chickens endlessly. Okay. Let's think what else we can do. We need levels. That's really what we need right now. We gotta get our attack level up. Either it's gonna be mining here, or it's gonna be going exploring elsewhere. I'm not really keen on mining here. I think steak is useful for something. What is that? Is that a worm treat? Yeah. And fatty hooks. That's what they call me. They call me Fatty Hooks. Fat hooks that I write for music. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't really feel like fishing, to be honest. Just leave all this. Go back to see if we can't drum up any combat. What is our mining level? 4. Could really use an atlas. Obvious problem being, if we go digging down in this hole, who knows what we'll find. 4 is not enough to do anything but mine iron. We can't build. Can't. Yeah, we can't build an iron pickaxe yet. Let's look off in this direction. See what's over here. We need gold for a backpack. We need wool for what? Or no, wool for a backpack and gold for a backpack. Leather is for the utility belt. I don't love that setup. It's like danger. Do we have coal? We don't have any coal on us. Well. Quietly. Quickly. Some coal. Some levels. Mine with our steak. We're just gonna dig our meat. What in the world? A lava fall? Nice. Oh, we're lagging. One at a time, fine. 2 at a time, handleable. 3 at a time. Oh no. What? Oh crap. No, 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 no. Last thing we need is death by lag. Again, happens from time to time. Remember, sheep mean wool. Wool means bandages. So, probably in our best interest just just clean up what we can for XP from other people and let the sheep live. Our little bandage factories. I gotta say, I don't know exactly where home is from here. I don't know, I just hoped that walking away we'd find something. But interesting seems less and less likely. We need an iron shield. That's really what we need. We've got iron armor. I don't know why we didn't pause to build an iron shield. We had a pile of iron at home. No shield, no bucket. Pile of iron. Foolish to use. Look at this herded sheep. There's just lots of biomes around us. Very few interesting things and just biomes. You want attack or mining? I think attack. You can mine iron. You can run with iron stuff at this point. Iron gear. But once we get attack up, You can use the iron weapons. Mining, just mine the iron and you know, keep it. Yeah. Whoa. Mr. Googly Eyes. I think home was generally this way. I don't exactly know why I want to go home. I just don't know what to do at this point. We need so many levels. Oh, there's iron. Handy. Like, the only way to get them is going to be crop farming, continue chicken farming. I guess we could increase our chicken efforts. Upgrade our chicken sitch. Ooh, $50. What? $50. At work? A tip? You got the money? You got the hook? You got the link? You got the cash? Ka-ching! $1 bills, y'all. Black sheep, white sheep, gray sheep. A hole in the wall made it look like I've been here. It's a strange hole. Have we been here? Who's to say? Nope. It's killed us before. Sometimes you're just too close and there's no other option than fighting. I hope we don't walk in a giant spiral and end up putting ourselves just really close to the dragon. That would be the most unfortunate outcome here. Ooh, they're going out, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a hot date with his hot wife. Take your pig parts. Come back. Well, alright. Not great, but oh, we don't have a crafting table. Can't even whip up a new weapon. We'll build a crafting table, probably. Sorry. The air rendering block midair position means something is in the midair and it can't be rendered. And if it's in midair, it means there's probably an explosion. If there's an explosion and I thought I heard a weird sound, it probably means there's a dragon. And if that's the case, we have to go. I don't know exactly where we're going, but we are getting the hell out of here. This is fine. There are monsters nearby. Ooh, does she know where? Where's that TBD? That could be fun. I'm excited for you. We got to go out to dinner without a baby a few weeks ago. It was nice. It was fun. It was a good time. It's necessary, you know? That's what they say. Ugh. Super max improvement. Oh. I'm not I'm trying to get back to not taking baby or not assuming we're taking baby. Obviously, the assumption is take baby, but sometimes it's nice to not have to make that assumption. Sometimes it's nice to go, oh, I don't know, we might go to dinner without him. Takes a lot more coordination than being that whimsical, though. A lot of contacting family and babysitters, etc. Figuring out who can do what times work, etc. It's a lot. But definitely do recommend going out without baby. Fun. Conversation good. Something is flapping, and if something's flapping, we're gonna try. I don't know if we're getting closer to a dragon or further from a dragon. It's getting louder. Fire. I'm literally running into it. Oh, crap. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I get it. I got it. God bless America. That was our 25th attempt at a hardcore. 26th is the charm. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. We're gonna go again. Be right back. Let's do clingy, milk. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we didn't do the beans though until we did beans once when he was early and we were like trying to start food. And then we kind of backed off because the last thing we wanted was a gassy baby. He was already a gassy enough baby. So adding more gas potential felt like we were really going to hurt ourselves in the process. Maybe hurt him. You never know. We were incinerated by a dragon. Weapon shows violence against pigs. We need more pebbles. We need more. Well, sticks are okay. More would be good though. All right. What? One hit? Really? Just a baby tree. Just a little sapling. Can't even jump up the block. So stupid. I don't think the baby ones even drop anything. Yep. Nope. Okay. Now that we've received a ton of damage to our face. Ah, crafting table. And there's a crafting table right in front of us, and I don't know that it's very helpful right now. Not until we get more pebbles. We can't make a pickaxe on it, so we can't get more stone. We can't make an axe on it because we don't have enough stone. I guess we shouldn't kill more pigs because you're making a Grim Reaper. Great. I hate to start a hardcore playthrough without some diamonds. I guess we don't need flint, right? We just need, well, three more rocks, 3 more pebbles. 1, 2, 3. Pebbles would be good now for a... Ooh, hello. Farm. Pebbles would be good now for an axe, but let's just go mining. Flint would be good for the string, so we could... Oh my gosh. It's a village. I guess we don't need the string right now. This is actually ideal, not the village, but this thing right here. Those cobblestones, so this each one is 1 to 1. We don't have to worry about getting pebbles. That'll sort our axe. We'll get some pebbles as well, because it really doesn't matter. We need a spear or some sort of range weapon. Spears are always good, just to deal with the Reaper. Need a shield. Lots of basic stuff. Okay. Speaking of basics, you guys usually have bandages in here. Oh, pants. Sleepy time. Well, it's not locked with an electrocuted pad. Where's the... Is there another one? Oh. House. Next to... This is so cute. This is so great. Usually this is trash. That is actually trash. But... What are their ages? Usually those only spawn if there's a village. There's no village. Very confusing. It spawned for the small... Oh, hello. Well, that's just handy. Disarmament. Yeah, that's not handy. Like, if he was a lifesteal kind of guy, I'd put him in a pit and try to farm him. He's not a lifesteal guy. I guess we need to keep moving on our goals here. Life. Chicken farm is going to be easier than anything ever because you can just pick up one chicken and put them in a pen. You make a pen, pick up a chicken, put them in a pen, and then from there you can just farm their eggs into more chickens. A little bit of incest, you know. We got the coal. All nice. We don't need all these things in the house. We do need coal and... We really need a shield before anything else. Taking too much damage. Really killing it here with the process. There's no crafting table in this house. Easy peasy. Pudding and pie. Okay. Just pick these up. I guess we can't make a shield. Okay. Up first. Spears? No, we'll just worry about the trees. The anti-Lorax. Oh, right there. That's our ticket. Base is pretty much melted off, so we need to get some goods here. Do not move. Okay, much better. I think we just clear out these trees. We'll do a bunch of trees. How bad? You can be the worst, dude. Who's with me?
Nobody.
That's my favorite line from that movie. Don't mind the coal. Don't mind the coal. Mind the stone, because the stone will let us build a shield, and then we can mine the coal and be a bit safer if a Geonash goes boink. Right. We have quartz. Didn't we get quartz? Doesn't that make a seasons clock if we put redstone? No, redstone. Well, keep that in mind. String is what we're coming to now. That's our next need. Can I pick up a villager like I can other things? Nope. You never know. I know, so was mine. That's why I said it. Me singing, let it die, let it die. Who's with me?
Nobody.
The Let It Grow song at the end. Alright, we need level 5. What am I doing? Why is this not there? Are you interested in the new Cat in the Hat movie? I think it looks like poop. It's like actual dookie. I think it's Amazon or something. It looks like garbage. Need level 4. Need to get to level 4. We get to level 4, we'll be happy. What am I seeing? Oh, it's things. Oh. More XP. Don't mind if I diggly do. Quite the hole you got there. Good hole. I'm realizing just now, right now, we've not prepared food, water. We had food. Okay, we found food, I guess, which is something. We've done a terrible job otherwise. You just love to see it. You just love to see it. The struggle. The unnecessary, completely unnecessary struggle. Self-imposed, unnecessary, etc., etc. Where are you going? Ooh, showing me the pigs. I see. We don't have string, so we can't build spears. This is the only way to live. We need stone, cobblestone. Once we get cobblestone, we can build a fence, a gate. Once we build a gate for our chicken farm, just the one chicken we found, and why are the trees? A dragon? Well, there's a lot of ash for not having a dragon right here. I don't want to chase down whatever it is, but why is this all burned? I don't get it. I don't think we're safe. Yeah, hate to say it. I don't think this is a good place to set up. It's always next to these little outpost things. There's always some Charlie Sue who? My mom, I don't think she cares about that movie whatsoever. Not a big Dr. Seuss woman. I think we're leaving. I think this place is too dangerous. I think there's a I'm sorry. You're a great librarian. You're the best librarian. They're all just the best, but I think there's something evil afoot. Oh, we need one more level of mining. Since we're not starting a chicken farm. Not here, not now. We don't need this. We do need feather. We don't need fence. We do need raw chicken. We can also just make a bunch of these. We also don't need acorn. I guess we could take their tents if we're gonna leave. Stringy bits. Well, we do need to pick the last one's lock. This one here. Alright, we'll do that before we go. Hem. Oh. Nope. Mm-mm. Okay. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I do like the last two and then I do the first one to try to mix it up, but the reality is you should just maintain the course. It's equally weighted, you know. And if you do the last two and then the first one, then you have to remember you did the last two and the first one, as opposed to saying you just did the first three. Keep it simple. My mom's more of a feel-good movie kind of person, Hallmark movie kind of thing. Yeah, bonk. Right, take your extra damage from patches. Alright. I'll need more of those for now. Oh, see, it was actually the next one. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5, 6. Singing and dancing. Okay, we know it's not those ones. 5, 6. 5, 6, 3. 5, 6, 3, 4. Got 5, 6, 3, 4. That makes sense. I had a lot of younger siblings, so I've certainly seen my share. At the same time, we missed a lot. There were certain ones my mom just wasn't interested in, so she just didn't have us do. Like Bambi, never seen Bambi. She was like, it's so sad. Why would you just want to be sad? And now older, I'm like, because that's what movies can be. You know, that's art. Sometimes you just want to be sad. But being a wee lad, I get where she's coming from, please. Get my leg clean off. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4, 1. Okay. 5, 6, 3, 4, 1, 7, 2. All of it for bandages. Not bad, to be honest. Not a bad little haul. We don't have sticks in our inventory? That's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. What do we not need? Rotten flesh can go. Speaking of what can go, where in the world are we going? How to get away from that dragon? I don't really just want to set out to sea, but that's better. You never know when a sea serpent's just going to come out of the depths. Just rip your head off. A balloon would be very useful for all the string. Watch me break my legs. What? Walk, walk, walk. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there, Mr. Chicken. Pig Island. We didn't even get the iron that was back there. That's too bad. Yeah, now we're able to get the iron. Oh well. What can you do? Put money on defense. We could live here. This is nice enough. What are we doing? Oh. What are we doing? He said, oh, like it made sense. And I remember we're making water bottles, which do not require what we're doing. Actually, we need the opposite. We need an open furnace. I don't know why I'm furnacing stuff. Mm-hmm. Where do we go from here? Go into the ocean. There's sirens over there. I don't necessarily want this to be like the world's slowest playthrough, but I would like to survive. We have those chickens. The downside to putting a base like this is if you're near the water and there's an event, you know, like the poop party or whatever, it can make it so the enemies that spawn are pretty terrible. It's so open you can't really hide if there's a dragon's flight or something. The upside is you don't get dragons most of the time. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna make this our base and move on with our lives. Yes. What do we need? We have a chest. We need this stuff to be put away. Plaster, we can't even use that right now. Tallow is basically 3 levels. Glowstone. What a joke. We need a weapon, which means we need a knife. We need to get some string. Or I suppose we could just go get the string from that balloon. Let's do that. Let's build our boat. Before we do that, let's build a bunch of wood. That way we can A, build the boat, and B, build earplugs. Make sure we don't deal with sirens unnecessarily. Happy to deal with them. Not happy to deal with them on their terms. It's gotta be my terms. Good stuff. Isn't there... There's a chicken. Let's build a chicken farm. Let's start there. That way, while we're out and about doing our business, this chicken can be producing eggs. Honestly, since he's right there, we don't need to build a whole gate. We'll just take this spot here, carve it out of the mountainside, and just put a chicken in it. He doesn't need grass. He doesn't need to see nature. I guess she'll lay eggs, right? Beautiful. Cooking for XP. Make rocks and walls. Don't need this wheat bones. I've just got to collect the chicken. Easy part. Oh, there are 2 chickens. Even better. Chickens. We have to collect the chickens. Still the easy part. Yep. I guess you have to be closer to pick stuff up. It's not really striking distance. Oop. Oh. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's the play. Oh, there's one in the water. Even easier. Come here. One chicken. I just need 2 to 3 chickens. Are you laying eggs? You're laying eggs. I need those. I need you. I need. chicken. I got the egg. Apparently you can collect an egg while holding two hands on a chicken. Actually take roll? Why does it matter whether they do or not? In a nice way. Why do you care? Do they not sometimes? Ours always did, but they actually took roll. They didn't pass a paper. There was one that passed a paper. Remember there was one who got angry because he thought someone forged his own name. The dude who thought he forged his name, the student got up to go to the bathroom while the professor was taking roll. And the professor would orally take roll. He would call out, and then during the class, he would pass around a piece of paper for you to write in your name to sign that you were there. I think it was like at halftime or something at the midpoint of the class to sign you were there. That way people stayed the whole time. And so the student didn't call out his name and then subsequently marked that he was there. The professor got on his case in front of everyone, as you do, the following class. And he was like, why would you say you were here if you weren't here? And the kid was like, I was here. I was here. Oop. Okay. Now, that crank reminds me that we need range weaponry, so let's work on that. That'll be first and foremost. Get some distance. Which means we need more sticks. Watch there be a dragon up here. Like, we walked that whole way to avoid a dragon, and there's just one up here waiting. Suppose we should keep our shield equipped, no matter what we're doing. Oh, sheep. I mean, if there are sheep here, too. And cows? I feel like it's being placed upon us to start a farm. There appears to be a flying castle or something up there, too. It's incumbent upon us. That's what I think we'll do. Goal for now, start farm. I forgot about you. Yes, you are the reason I want to build spears. Suppose a regular Minecraft sword is better than a dagger. Hello. Is it better? Are we good? It's broad. Okay, so it was more attack damage. That's something. Remember the last world we had where we had killed a blighted creeper and then we died? That day. We need to cook the break meat. We will cook it eventually. Are we level 4 mining? Did we get there? We did get there. Okay, so there's iron here we can mine. Which isn't the most useful until we get defense up, but it is something. And this will be our farm. Let's not run under the falling tree. We don't need it to be an amazing farm. We just need something to hold cows and sheep. Sir. Any good seeds would be good for the chicken growth. I guess also for these animals, whatever we put in here. Oh, thank you for the follow. What's up, Goku? Not much on my end. Say what's up? Not much. Just building farms and trying to not die. Making our 20-something, 26th attempt at a hardcore playthrough. Trying to be careful. Trying. Okay. This will sort out... I sworn I just saw something move in the water. This will sort out our farm We need stairs. That's something else we need. We'll build a house down there in the cave that we found. We'll build stairs out of the house up to this farm level. It's not a great farm, but there's room to expand, and we can dunk cows into it. So today's goal, place cows and sheep in the farm. Cows, check. Sheep, check. Nice. Well, welcome. We're having a chill time for another hour or so, and then I gotta get skedaddle. I'm sorry? Who? What? Why did we just levitate to our broken foot? Oh, it's you. Hold on. The sprint makes me think you could... What's the magic pickaxe? Unbreaking. That's pretty good. That'll work. This is why I love this game. Sometimes you're just trying to build a farm and then you go flying through the air. Good. We need to start a a crop farm. Do you stream daily? I don't. I stream Monday. I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, typically. Friday and Monday I stream before work. I have a job. And then Saturday, Sunday, their streams are a bit longer. Isn't there more sheep over here? Did you guys die? Did you jump off the cliff? Where did they go? I would say it's going okay. Zordy's here. That's how we know it's a good one. That's how we know it's another banger. There's a house full of pigs. Is this what I think it is? Is this a bunch of ore? Usually with redstone? It is ore with redstone. That can tell us what season it is. That's huge. Unfortunately, you don't have the level for redstone. I don't remember what level... Where did the pigs go? Are there just pigs in here? That was very weird. Oh, they're there. I don't remember what level redstone is, but we do need it. We can get redstone, we can go... Oh, we need iron pick from the U.S., specifically Indiana. The middle of the U.S., the dead center. I guess we should have a shield equipped in case something sneaks out of the woods again. Normally I would push defense at this point, but it might be worth it to push mining with this tower next to us. All of this free ore. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh. Look at this. It's crazy. Redstone takes mining level 6. I think we just push mining, unfortunately. Yeah, there's level 6. I don't know why we're going... Oh, 8 is for iron. So redstone takes mining level 6, but you can't actually mine it until you get to level 8 for an iron pickaxe. So that's where we're going. The perk we just got makes it so we have a chance to get more coal per... Share it? I don't know. If it's me making a purchase, I'm not really interested, but sure. Making a sales pitch is a bannable offense around here. We get too many random artists who show up and try to peddle their wares. Not interested in the stream as much as they are just a potential sale. Kind of insulting, to be honest. This person's a potential customer. Like, I'm not here to buy goodies. I don't know why people seem to think that that's what's happening. Zordy says LMAO because I'm a professional graphic designer. Look at that. Copy-pasted pitch. We love it. We love to see it. We've never seen one like that before. It's original. It's new. It's refreshing. Does it ever work? Like from a genuinely, does it ever work? People ever say, hell yeah. Chickens in love. Do you ever click the profile, or do you just let the bot do its thing on purpose? I just let him cook. No, I don't have time to click the profile. If we're playing RuneScape, then it's a bit easier, but this game you have to tab out of the game, and it's just annoying. So just let him cook, shoot him down, move on with my day. Blah! Just knock him down. Need more coffee. Okay. We found iron, so we should probably... let's think of how we want to run everything right now. First is rotten eggs. Second, this pickaxe has to go... Wasn't there something else we had? Need a cockatrice. Look at him. Stay still. Very cute. Very fun. Just gonna clean up the cave a bit. It'll be good for the cobblestone, but also be good for the cave itself. We need paper to make matchboxes, so we're gonna chop some birch trees tomorrow. That's tomorrow's goal. Apparently, we're very low on water. We need to start a proper farm as well, like a wheat farm, a grain farm. Yeah, so we'll need paper for that. So let's keep working on this. This is where we'll live. We need things like doors. I don't want to spend too long invested in the house because I feel like getting levels and flushing out everything else will make it so our living situation's better. Surviving is better than just living. That's what I'm thinking. This will be our room, I guess. Let's keep thinking here. So, cook this up real quick. I want stairs because I want stairs. I want flint. I want some flint, some gravel. We're gonna need a gate on that one before long. If we can get some, when we get some gravel, we'll be able to build a boat, work the shoreline. We shouldn't be swimming. Let us have string, though I suppose we could just go farm string from that balloon over there. That's going to be way faster. But this is good. This will allow us to get string while also getting seeds, and we need seeds, as I previously mentioned. It's just not particularly warm here right now, which makes me think it might not be spring, and if it's not spring, planting wheat is not the most... Oh, crap. See, again, sea creatures are very dangerous. It's a Silex, which if you've you've watched one of these fun little playthroughs before, one of these attempts, you know a Silex is basically free real estate. That is a, what is it, avian saddle farm right there? Half of one. We need another Silex, but that's half. Oh, there's two of them. There are multiple. That's great. We can just take the coal, drag them down the shoreline. There's four of them. One, two, three. Is there three or four? I can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your friends in love, that's a good reason not to leave. There you go. We have two babies. Two baby Silex. Amazing. Expand your house. Beautiful. Oh, lovely little Silex farm. Yeah, they're cool now. Seems like a problem. It's trouble waiting to happen. I need more coffee, but man, I want to keep moving on stuff. We'll go in like a couple minutes. We need string, right? To build a spear, to build a bow, we need string. And to build string, we need a boat. So here's what I think we should do. I think we should make stairs to the house and from the house. Make it very simple to get to and from. Do 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 do. Chicken farm. And down. And down. And down. And now we're at the bottom. Great. That's our dock. I don't know if a sword genuinely harvests string, wool, whatever, faster or not, but I think that's what we're going to do. We'll see. Then a flying air balloon over there. There's an underwater building. Those aren't too bad to get, but they're not great. Oh, apparently we dismounted onto this. Even better. From time to time, enemies can spawn in here, so try to move quickly. Avoid unnecessary people, zombies, whatever. We only need this for bandages, weapons, you know, etc. And we don't really need it, to be honest. We could just rely on our sheep farm. But I think this is probably better. This will push us a lot further, a lot faster than waiting on sheep. Also, the sheep farm requires shears, and while we do have an iron mine, 2 iron mines nearby, which equals shears, shears also take level 2 gathering. So it's just a bit of a drag on the levels, which we're trying to kind of focus toward getting redstone so we know what season it is. There's usually an enchanting table in that underground base over there. So I think while we did get diamonds, it's probably going to be in our best interest to just use the enchanting table down there. So maybe we should just push magic. If we push magic, let's see if this is that. So, no. If we use magic, we could really get going a lot faster. We have the farm with the silex. That equals lapis lazuli. Those will spit some out. Suppose we should put our range weapon up here just in case some sort of bird or something shows up. We don't have to take this whole thing out. It's obviously not all going to be useful. But given that we've ripped out how much of it we've ripped out, you can now get to it and clean it out a lot easier since we won't be spawning into these. It's too exposed. They can't spawn now. It's impossible. Just keep ripping. I mean, maybe we'll just do the whole thing. This will be the whole day. It's just ripping out this balloon. The only annoying part is we're going to have to turn all of this different colors into white, because white is more stackable. Everything reverts to white once turned into string and back, so we'll just have to do that. But if you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. If you're lurking and trying to sell art, go ahead and throw your pitch. I don't know if we could make that. This is more than we've ever ripped off of one of these before. And I'm all about it. That's it. We'll clean the rest up and head home. Good. Let's clean up our big old mess here. Hopefully we didn't leave too many little bits. There's bits in the water. I think we should explore this little thing over here. We'll explore it very quickly. And go home. Usually it's just like directly down. Oop, wrong side. Let's not. New plan. Let's not do that. Reason why. Number one reason why. These silex, the fish that you get from them, the resource itself, if cooked, will give you water breathing, which is just 1,000 times smarter than just hoping our breath holds up. So we'll just keep farming our Silix and be safe and move on. Very cold though, so hopefully getting off the ocean will help with that. I guess we don't really have a heat source back at the house, do we? Look at all those octopus. All those squids. New stairs. Fancy new stairs. Oh. I don't know what I was hearing. Oh, it's probably the cockatrice. String. 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 And that will make our spear. Well, that makes... Oh, okay, well, we're out of stuff. Let us combine the string back into a ridiculous number of wool. A ridiculous amount. That should be good. Make a spear out of that. And then the rest of the day... I don't know that there's much day left. But is this a torch? A regular torch? That's great. Put that in here. That'll be our bedroom. Yeah, there's no day left. I guess tomorrow then. Tomorrow day. Oh, there's a bit of day. There's enough day. We can start on the iron here. That's the play for the day. I suppose andesite could be our building block as opposed to cobblestone. But the real play, the next play, needs to be getting a bunch of seeds together and figuring out where to start a farm or how we can start a farm. How we can start a farm. Sucks to be dead, doesn't it? Probably shouldn't keep mining now. We've taken enough damage. Love it. Geonash surprise. 18 iron. That's pretty good for that long. Pretty good. Okay, let's start the iron. Level 7, and we're going for... Now we need level 8 and we'll be there. This is our doorway. We have enough wool now that I think we just move our sleeping situation, you know? We'll work on the doorway later. But we might as well just have a bed. A proper bed. It'll set spawn. Boop. I really prefer if you came out of the dirt, buddy. I'd love to fight, but I can't see you. There we go. Oh. Evil stuff in the water. Go to bed. Evil abounds. Out of an abundance of evil. Look at that. All those water monsters. An IO ray. Those have killed us before. Trying to fight? I got lots of spears, guys. I don't even know. Mm-hmm. Why are we in the water? What are we doing? We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Holy cow, we're gonna die. That bird right there, if he hits us, inflicts weight, and that would have just drug us underwater and just instantly been the end. Instantly GG, no re. All over. So stupid. I do the stupidest stuff sometimes. I don't know why. Defense level 4 would let us build chainmail, which would be a huge step up. So we should probably do that before long. Why we're protecting our legs and our non-vitals, I don't know. But that's kind of the life I seem to have chosen to live here. Move our chest into the house. Can we just move anything like that? Oh, we can. Great, we can just reorganize the house. Furnace, will it keep cooking? We'll find out. Yeah, neat. Okay, so today's plan. Well, we need to start. What do we have? We need to start some bottles of water. We need to go clean out the rest of that site over there. That mine that we were getting iron from. We need to go clean out some more of it. As long as the Silix lived, which they did, we're pretty good. Really don't want another Geonash. If we could avoid it, that'd be great. I don't think it's a big issue to take a small excursion to get level 4 defense and then continue our mining to level 8. That will give us chainmail, which is a pretty solid step up. What am I seeing over here? Is it actually dangerous or is it one of those? No, it's like a rare one of those. Okay. You're dangerous. You're just a sheep. You're dangerous. Gotta love those high-level variants, right? Just show up to rip your body apart. We don't need the dagger anymore. We got sword. I suppose the cows can start being killed as we see them. It means you, buddy. Yep. We just need leather. We really don't need to farm any more cows for the leather. What do we not need here? Stone, I guess? Okay, that was random, but we love it. Resources? Yes, please. Remember, there's a whole bunch of coal in that giant resource spire behind us. It's a stalagmite that's sticking out. We'll have to tend to that. Anybody in here? No? Okay. You never know. Yeah, never know. Okay, that's defense level 4. We'll get some chainmail whipped up here. And then we'll get back to it. We don't need this extra water bottle. We do need this. We need to put this outside. We'll take that. Random XP on the roof. That'll be the door. And this one needs a door. I guess we don't need a double door. We can have one that's a double door and one that's a single door. Great. Our guts will be safe. Wait. We need that, and we need leg. Nope. Boots. We need a helmet, really. I know we have the headphone, the earplugs. Those are very helpful and everything, but it's really what we need. And it's lucky. How cool is that? How fun. What do we not need? What do we just cook? More iron. We don't need this on us. We don't need these on us. I love leather pants, but leather pants gotta go. Oh, those were bad leather pants anyway. Crumbling. Gross. It's worth something just to have them on, but it's not. They weren't good. It's not a good sitch. Okay, so today's goal really needs to be... This is going to be like high value stuff. What's my bed up here? I'm going to put it on the wall. So diamond, these things are all high value. Today's goal really needs to be getting... Crakes. I was like, I hear something. It's crakes. Sorry. Today's goal really needs to be getting birchwood, birch, and setting up... Okay, that's not a good sound. Lots of sounds out there right now. That one that's going... That's not good. How are we doing? We're okay. There's so much food. The leather pants apparently took no damage at any point, so we can just carve them into more leather. Hear the crake out there running around. Need more sticks, apparently. And then we need boots. Well, not and then, but we do need boots. Okay. Bandages. Bandages would be good. We'll take some bandages. We'll need more spears. Which is sticks again, so we gotta go get sticks. And the pumpkin seeds can stay. We need sticks. We need spears. We need... I don't know where this crake is that I keep hearing, but I feel like we should keep our head on a swivel. He sounded like he was close. There's the birch wood. What are you? Choke, wither. I think that's only going to be if he gets close. Yeah. No good. What is this? Sharpness. Something, I guess. Alright. Overall, that was very good. We got a rare guy killed. I don't think sharpness on an axe is very useful, but... You know, maybe. Better than not having an enchanted axe. Level 8, which means we can get mining to level 8, which means we can make redstone, which means we can build a seasons clock, which means we can see how the hell we're living. I gotta go get coffee. I've been keep saying this, but it's not gonna get done until we go do it. Okay, do it right now. Be right back. See you in a second. There we go. Okay. I feel like every week we do this. We go, let's start a new world. We die in some unforeseeable way. Then we start a new world, and then we go, well, that went pretty well. And then we wrap up the stream. Didn't we build a knife? We did not. I don't know how late in the day it is, so I don't know if it's worth it to go over and start mining that tower again. Oh. Somebody died. Okay, we'll be back. We need those. Those are good resources. I also probably should go ahead and breed our little Silix soon. What do we not need? Immediately, we don't need... We need a chest, that's what we need. Okay, get the resources that are left. We need the leather, we need the... Virtue, whatever. We need that guy's quills. Those are useful. Bruca? I don't remember what they're called, but we need the quills. And this plant fiber is good. Can also just go ahead and cut those pants apart, leaving us with a total of 10 leather, which is what we wanted. Lots of plant fiber and very few seeds. This is not how we wanted that to go. I suppose the next thing we do is defense, right? Since we got the mining up to 8. Now we can pretty much mine everything. I think diamonds are like 12, but we're not going to find a random diamond on this height. We certainly need to go to bed, because living by the ocean, horrible, awful, no good stuff is going to start showing up. Oh, you're fully grown. Good to see. Good night. Why do I feel like we had a million things to cook and now we have nothing? Okay, first order of business for the day. We need to take care of our little Silix farm. Get it started over. Start it again. Started once anew. Dump that, dump this, dump that. I think we're good. I don't really see any point in feeding the chickens. I guess it's helpful to feed the chickens from time to time. Lots of horrible fish out there. Just lots of awful, awful fish. You guys aren't very good at producing new eggs, are you? Alright, come here. Really not ideal that we have to build baby chickens, but better to build them than to have them run out. So today's goal is the seasons clock. We're going to start by making this way make sense. Okay, well I guess we just need to add stairs, so that already makes sense. Good stuff. Next, I think we rip out a number of trees just to make it so moving through the forest. Rip out the trees so the forest is easier to move through, meaning it's gone. Where's your base? Not exactly sure where we left this. I think it's right there. The Spire of Resources. You do it. Part of the problem is we have a dense wooded area like that. I don't even know how to help you, man. It's going to be so long before we're at the point of helping you. Sorry. Part of the problem is we have a dense wooded forest like this. Dense area, wooded forest. A dense cluster of trees. The shadow makes it so the enemies can spawn. So lightening it up a bit is kind of helpful. Look, I don't want to die. What else? Food. That's right. I was like, there are two things we need. What's the other one? Some dirt scaffolding as we work our way around here. I suppose we could have just probably should have brought the iron pickaxe. While unbreaking is always a nice enchantment, don't think we're ready to be thinking about it being disenchanted and moved. We're missing a whole lot of stuff in order to disenchant. Up. we'll do instead is we'll just get 3 iron and build an iron pickaxe, just a standard one. No enchantments. And then we'll just use that as we get going here. Dump our levels in defense. I think we only got 2 iron. Yeah, okay. There's a third one up there. I can see it with my balls. Just gotta get up there and get it. Oh, it's right here. No reason to get carried away, though. No reason to get carried away, meaning once we get this furnace, I guess right here, going with the 3 we have, we really don't need the iron pickaxe for much else. So we're not going to build like a bunch of iron pickaxes. Always makes me nervous when we build a bad pickaxe, even if it just does bad damage, if it doesn't affect the dig speed. Because you get a Geonash, it's like you need to be combat ready, you know? Makes me nervous. Should be about done by now. Love it. Might as well do the other ones while we're here. Not necessarily to be pickaxes, but you know, just to be. We'll switch to the iron one anytime we mine something that's an ore. Something that could spawn a Geonash. I think it's better. It's gotta be. This one sucks for combat. Hey. Magic level 4. Okay, well. Make a mental note, I suppose. Gold up here means we'll be able to build a backpack, which is huge. Just takes 1 gold, and we have 2 gold. Level 2 magic. Okay, well, that's just silly to not do. As I said before, we may end up just pushing magic to get enchanting going. It's still TBD. Level 5 means level 3 magic. We need level 4 for the lapis, so we can just find a bit more XP before we go back downstairs. Just a touch more would be lovely. Anybody? Coal? Iron? Anybody? More redstone? Anybody? Anybody got some XP? I guess we could go farm or collect the iron in our furnace. Ooh. You got that XP? You do. Now we're going for the lapis. Beautiful. Both for XP and for the usability. Need it. Okay. I think we got everything from all angles on this one. The coal at the bottom is much more abundant than any of the other resources, so I'm just gonna jump. We're just gonna do it. Jump! So we'll get that as we go down. Just gets lower and lower in what resources you get as you go higher and higher. I'm ready with the iron pickaxe. I know that the chance of a Geonash, while not super high, is definitely here. Say this is someone who's not repaired my own head protection yet. Not healed my own face. Yeah, defense will be next. That'll allow us a better shield. And then I think we might push magic. Magic is going to have to be pretty high to use the enchanting table that is kind of near us, but given that we have a cow farm, if we can figure out what well, now we can, but once we figure out what season it is, we can try to leverage crops. The cow farm will basically mean free books, which means enchanting, which means with some magic levels, we can maybe get some real weapons, life steal, fire aspect, etc. And maybe, as we were unable to on the last world, actually kill the dragon that's near us. But we want defense level 8 at least. That way we can wear real iron armor before we go about using magic. I think it'll work. I think it's all very complementary. Unfortunately, we didn't do iron skin on this one. We haven't gotten to the level yet, but oh my goodness. In time. All things in time. Coal is just so abundant. We don't even need it, really. We're just here for the XP. I guess we should get the iron instead of the coal. It's certainly more useful. Do we have room? Oh, we do. Great. Zoop. It's a bit less nice. You don't hear the chiming XP constantly. A bit less dopamine, but we do get the goods. Oh, that was too far. Alright, we're out of daylight. We're gonna head back. We'll be back. We'll clear the rest of this. Maybe not tomorrow. I think we need to figure out the season stuff, like the season it is, you know? And then work up from there. I really am convinced an enchanting table is level 12 magic. So even though there's one underwater that we basically get for free since we have the Lapis farm, the Silex farm, the Lapis farm. Lapis farm is to just to look at them as just commodities, just what they're going to bring us. Everybody gets coal. We have tons of coal. Good work. We'll start harvesting them soon. Not breeding, harvesting. I suppose we should make more torches. Spider? That would probably be a good play. I do hear a spider. Are there? Are they upstairs? Outside? I don't really want to go out here at nighttime. But I do hear... Oh, there's a giant tree. Hey, where's the spider? Who is in the monster that's nearby? There's 2 of those giant trees. They're usually not so terrible. You can hit them with thrown axes and stuff. Hatchets, or tomahawks. So they're not terrible. They're just really not great if they get close. We have a second furnace. We might as well just utilize that. Partly because it frees 1 inventory space to use it, and partly because we need to cook. Go ahead and make these into something useful. Must we do this dance? Are there still monsters nearby? Where? I wonder if they live in the house. Like, downstairs or something in the house. Are they over here? No, they're over there. Okay. And what can you do? There's not much. That doesn't set our spawn, though, so we can just do that. Really an abundance of iron for being where we are in the game. We only have like 5 minutes left. Let's think. What's the most important stuff to do? Backpack is good. I think we can whip one of those up. What is this? Leather. I always forget which one's leather. Backpack good. What does it have? Dig speed and attack damage. That's big. Tool belt I think is... Oh. We're 1 short. That's pretty good. Put this on the ground. I don't really see any point using the unbreaking pickaxe ever. Not ever, but not right now, certainly. Okay, keep talking about it. We're actually going to do it. Let's make our seasons clock. I think it's something like this. I suppose while we're here, we may as well make our compass. We need a compass and a book. We could. Well, I think we have all the parts to make an atlas. I think we do. I'll give it some more thought, but I think we're good. We have a book. We just need a quill, or this, and we need a leather, or not leather, ink sac, which we can go grab real quick. Those are outside, pretty much. Just out there swimming around, those ink sacs. I don't need this anymore. Oh, we have wheat from the whatever it was. We get that. You can still hear the spider, so it really makes me think something is like in our house. Like there's another room or something. Hi guys. I've done a terrible job farming you, and for that I apologize. But I'm ready to make amends. By make amends, I mean make some babies. So get to it. Thank you. The third animal is always the big one. Or fourth animal. Ah, there's our FP. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on magic and defense, just moving between them. We have birch. We don't have matchboxes. But we will. Seasons clock says early spring, I think is what it said. Which is not helpful. Early spring. I don't know what grows in the spring. Let's check. We can just, I think we can just look this up by spring. Carrots. Potatoes. It's not helpful. Okay. We're just straight up out of space. I don't know what I'm doing. We need the ink for an atlas, right? So we should focus on that. We should try to get a task done at a time. Does it make sense to run back and forth between tasks like this? Glowstone. And this one's like precious metals and stuff. We don't need the seasons clock anymore. Yeah, we know what season it is. We know what time it is. We need ink. That should be our final. We have like 4 minutes, 3 minutes. That should be our final push. What are you? You're a rare rock? That's cool to see. I don't remember what the Soul Gazer is. 4 gold. That would have been very helpful. If only we had more gold. We need to kill this guy, unfortunately. It's good to know that the rocks will spawn like that. Actually, here's what we need to do. We lit the torches. Okay, sorry, there's like 4 different things we need to do. One is rotate our Silex. Create a new batch. If we can make avian treats, which is Silex, we can learn a lot about them a lot more quickly. I guess we could breed these guys and then kill them. Probably the best play. Shooting fish in a barrel. Just 1 meat. That's disappointing. How do we do? 10. 10 is great. Look at those. We still got enough to keep farming. If we can cook these up real quick, we can feed them to the rock that was up there as long as he doesn't despawn. If we feed them to the rock, that will give us a whole bunch of knowledge, which is very helpful. We also have those torches. We're going to put those in the house. So stuff doesn't spawn so much. What else? Level 6. Just put it on magic. Avian treats are 5? Perfect. So when these are done, we can make 2 sets of treats. Hopefully the rock will still be up there. You learn more with the rare one. He's gone already. Well, boo. At least now we'll have the fish done. So next time we see a rock, we can feed him a bunch. We don't really need to tame a rock, because we don't think we won't be able to soulbind it anyway. But it would be nice to just learn about them. I'm hoping this cave would be whatever was making those spidery noises last night. Oh well. It's just coal and XP. I wonder if there's anywhere we can get carrots or potatoes. Well, neither of those really help us with the cow situation, though, do they? That's really why we need a wheat farm, just as we can keep breeding cows. Alright, instead of that, we're going to go down to the waterfront. See if we can't catch a squid before we conclude. That would give us an atlas. Y'all need to grow up. Just making sure we have the wood for earplugs as we go out into the ocean. You never know. Turtle, dangerous. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not trying to fight into turtles. I'm just looking for a squid. One of the downsides of living close to the beach like that is if you do find a squid, or if they do spawn in the ocean, the stuff that spawns overnight, if you're not in bed, you know, immediately, will just rip them apart. So, chance of us seeing a squid in the ocean has decreased, given how active we've been on our own home. Don't go. He's really cooking, isn't he? Look at him go. We're swimming for his life there. We got 17 lapis. You need to back up, bud. What? You just eat meat? You just feed him meat? I don't know they ate meat. Got him. Beautiful. My spearsmanship is on point. These fish are very helpful, actually. So I'm pretty gassed about this. I have avian treats for days. Sometimes you just have really bad luck with getting the actual drops from enemies. From mobs, doesn't have to be enemy. Just from mobs in general. Sometimes the fish don't be fishing. The cows don't drop the leather, etc. Well, we didn't find our squid. But we are pretty much bumped up against time here. Yeah. I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. We'll keep on this next week on Monday. But until then, I don't play the worlds offline, so just let it rest. I'm gonna go back to our farm, so we're not in some weird spot where we start off. I think pushing to get enchantments is a different way of doing things, and I think given the spawn we have and everything, I think it's probably the better way of doing things. Alternatives being like, you know, defense and everything. Fine, good, helpful, but maybe not really enough. I think lifesteal would be huge. I think there are like 4 or 5 enchantments that could absolutely save the playthrough. So we're gonna try to get those. Trumpet boy. Geisty boy. Just gotta be ready. You never know who's coming out. Alright, we're gonna sleep and then we'll be done. I guess we should check on our chickens too. You guys lay eggs anymore? Hey, you do. I can't pick them up. So, good job. Keep it up. No spiders. No nothing. Apparently this time, all good. Sometimes, terrible. Yeah, we're just gonna go collect those eggs to be done. You guys, we need a gate here. This is silly. You guys are living gateless. Alright, let's throw the eggs. Nothing. Very depressing. Very sad. Alright. See you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Zordy, anyone swung through. Bye bye.